Alright! Hello everybody! My name is SeaTactics for the Wind of the Wise and Has Been. We can't leave it there, my friends. We gotta figure out how to save Best Girl. One of them. Apparently there's a lot of Best Girls in this game, but it seems Sayori is somehow replaced with Monica? I don't know how that's going, but Yuri, Natsuki, and Monica again are still here, so... And there's that. Let's see what happens. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. What's going on? What's going on? You know, that kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of her waiting up for her. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. What's wrong with the music? What's happening? What's going on? What was that? What? It is not an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on video games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is an ordinary as a day as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with, and I'm stuttering quite a bit. If you're wondering why, it's because I woke up 10 minutes ago. I have really hot coffee. It's really hot. It burns. It's also because my tongue is probably burnt. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Ben? What? Is anyone seeing this? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah? It has? Wait, it has? Monica smiles sweetly. There's that look again! I'm telling ya, something's up with her. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Well, I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. What? You really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Are we okay? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Ben. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? What is with that look? Stop it! I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me feel really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Easily say no. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, what an idiot. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Ben. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Well, I thank you for noticing such a thing. And thus, today marks the day of my daughter's wedding. No, it's the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Is it really irresistible? Do you have to really sell your soul to her? I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. So where's Sayori on all this? Where did she go? The game kind of glitched out or something like that, and I haven't seen her since. Couldn't even say her name. All I said was Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Whoa! Alright. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ben. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No. No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. No one really recognizes her. She's Yuri. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Ben in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? But wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that'll be good. Why don't you come sit down, Ben? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised that there aren't more people in this club yet, though. Must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way, but not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like, literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Can keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Don't worry, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in the relief. So, Ben, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I love it when she just turns on and she just like speaks in this really weird cadence. It's so great. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Been reading Uzumaki's Spiral into Horror. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something that I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh my god! That's terrible. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Why are you butting in so much? Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world when I really can't put it down, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief second. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Oh, fangs. She has fangs. Total tsundere. Give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Ah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. What? Stop it! With that look! I don't trust it. I've never trusted it. I swear, if she turns out to be like kills everyone, and maybe, I don't even know, or kills herself, I would be surprised. I would be surprised if she dies like Shiori. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Don't you agree as well, Bennykins? Hold on there. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join the club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yuri's just looks normal, just like, It looks like she doesn't care. But the other one's, yeah, kind of dejected. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Ben. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Except for Monica, who still has the same look, but okay, way to have a descriptive text there. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after this, I would be super pissed. Ben, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Ben, I look forward to seeing how much you express yourself. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah. Can I really impress the class after Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Alright. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. What about Sayori? Where did she go? Is she just dead? Did we like forget about it or something like that? Because we have like PTSD and it's like I don't know, man. Will I really be happy spending every day in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah. Alright. I'll just what was that? I don't know. I just need to make the most of my circumstances and blah blah blah. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's do it. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure, why not? Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happiness, friends, hope, existence, sugar, fun, Valentine, cute. That was weird. very weird. I'm not sure how to react to that, but Papa. Okay. Well, that works. This one's easy. Just, all of them are basically for, yeah. Silly. Cry, entropy, strawberry. She likes strawberries. Hi again, Ben. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. I just got this weird poem. This is weird. It's happy thoughts. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Whoa! Are you okay, Yuri? Thanks for keeping your promise, Ben. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whoa! Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see it at the... what? She's over the text! Is this game broken? Natsuki certainly... I don't know. Uh-huh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Ben. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. Is the room sideways? Do you guys see this? The room is like tilted 15 degrees to the right. Is that weird? Is that like that before? If you don't really want to, then I forget I said anything. No, it's not your. I'm gonna try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something like you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you didn't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, is the music different now? This is weird. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Does the room keep tilting? Is it actively tilting? I think it is. You can kind of see it if you keep... Yeah! It's tilting! I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, it's fixed now. Okay. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off scheduled events for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she hints blah blah blah. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! What is going on? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of these things where you can't admit you're really into it, and yeah, gotcha. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume amidst a stack of books. Curious to pull it out of stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns the box manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. It's Parfait Girls. Seeing a box with one is irritating in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box. She's admiring. Parfait Girls! Oh, how could it have been that? I don't know. Maybe I've played this game before. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of its demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice, but I'll tell you one thing, Ben. Consider this a lesson. Don't budge, don't judge a book! Oh, what's going on? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ooh-wah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat behind against the wall. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, yeah, I get it. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? No, it wouldn't. Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Ah, that's why, because we went over this before. I'll just say I bet you feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses his arm, scooches in to me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to see the TV. Not that I can say it's partially bad. Open book. It's only say before Natsuki something. I can feel her peeling shoulder. She's next to me. It's really hot. How is it beginning, huh? You don't go back and forth with the other volumes? Not really. Maybe sometimes I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? No? I am... Both things happen in talks. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice left, fair kind of this and Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince anyone to join. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They think manga is just for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in their stupid faces. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What? At least it's safe here in the classroom, except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh. I can't win. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Jeez. That's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped a page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Whoa! What's wrong with her eyes?